Welcome to Cocktail Hour. Welcome everyone to our holiday episode of Cocktail Hour. Yay!
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 You're really going to have to pick it up if you want to do this co-hosting thing. All right, we need some more enthusiastic yays.
Yeah, come on, yay!
Come on.
Oh, really, like a Kermit the Frog kind of yay?
Why
like
not?
That? Really?
Well, that would be awesome. Do that.
I don't know that I can do that.
No,
false advertising.
Woohoo! I'll just do like a Mardi Gras.
There you go. That's right. Show us your. That's right. It's a show us your tits moment. I like
Were you
that.
doing a motorboat in there? That was awesome.
Well, whatever I can
do. With us on the show is Colette Moody, who is the co-host for today's revelry, and Rev has joined us as guest. Nice.
Yay!
Yep. Nice turnabout. Yep. Hey, girls, is there going to be any karaoke later?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay, all right then. God. We're all enjoying a drink that Colette suggested, and damn is it good. Hello. I'm actually pulling it up so I can explain. It's called an Airmail Punch.
Oh, I have it right here. Do you have it?
I have it.
All right.
It's quite tasty. I had to double mine because anytime I see something that says 1 ounce to start with, I'm like, oh, hell no. So I doubled mine. It's an ounce of rum, and a light rum is best. I actually had to use Bacardi because I thought I had that Jamaican light rum, but I didn't have it. Damn it.
I used Bacardi, too.
Did you? Oh, my God.
I had to go buy some.
Oh, well, I had some. Half ounce of fresh lime juice, a half ounce of honey syrup, which is 2 parts honey and 1 part water, and then 2.5 ounces of your favorite champagne. And as a garnish, you use nutmeg, and you serve it in a teacup. So it's kind of got that hoity-toity thing going on for it.
You can get hammered and, still feel like you're high class.
Exactly.
It's got champagne in it,
yeah,
so there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And I will put the how to prepare it on the show notes so you guys can go make some tasty Airmail Punch. Yay. Thank you, Colette. That was very good.
Yes, very good.
Oh, no problem. I was completely winging it. I figured, champagne and nutmeg, that sounds kind of holiday-y.
Little holiday-ish. Yeah.
Good call.
Yep. And we're going to discuss one of our very favorite novels, so you already know we like it. The Alienist by Caleb Carr. Well,
it was a piece of shit.
No, it's crap. I did a little research, believe it or not. I did a little research on this book, not only reading it and listening to it by audiobook, but I did a little, trying to find some interesting little tidbits and morsels and background on it, and I came up with some things.
So you found it on audiobook? Because I actually looked for it on audiobook, and Barnes & Noble told me it didn't exist.
It does exist.
Bastards!
Well, there's when this book first came out, I bought it simply, when it was first out, I bought it in book form and read it, loved it, kept it on the shelf. I think I loaned it out to people over the years and had to rebuy it because I never got it back. And then, I don't remember when it was, maybe 96, 97, they came out on cassette tape, and there was a big pack of them. It must have been, 8 of them. It was crazy. And I think it was unabridged. And Edward Herman was the reader, the narrator, and he did a fabulous job. I didn't know that Herman Munster could be that good. I'm just saying. He was phenomenal. So then I found it again.
Ooh, hold on.
What?
Back up.
What?
Who did you say narrated it?
Edward Herman.
That's not Herman
Munster.
No,
Fred.
No. He did it. Didn't he do it? No. He did a special where he played. He didn't play it in the series, but I'm pretty sure I remember him playing that role in like a made-for-TV movie or some shit. Like the Munsters Go to Hollywood or some crap. Oh, okay, even if he didn't, all right, but it's still Edward Herman. The most recent thing I remember seeing him in are those Dodge commercials about several years ago. That was the last thing I saw him in. But the sad part is, it's only 4 hours long. So
that can't be unabridged. Oh, you just said it was abridged.
The cassette tapes, I think, were unabridged because there were 8 or 9 of them.
No,
but
can't be.
The audio book is only 4 hours. The adaptation from audible.com is only 4 hours long. I bought it off of...
It took 4 hours for me to get through the first fucking chapter.
I bought it on iTunes a couple years ago, or a year ago, I think. So, yeah, I love that. Especially when I go to the dentist's office. For some reason, I always put the Alienist on. I don't know why. So he's over there drilling and filling the mouth, and I'm listening to, Murder and Mayhem. I don't know what the attraction is. I don't get it.
I don't know. I think you need to go talk to somebody about that.
I need to talk to somebody about a lot of things. But I actually don't want to get cured because I think I'm kind of entertaining. I'm just saying.
Well, you do have a point.
Yeah. All right. So, Rev has agreed to be kind enough to read the summary or do a summary.
I'm going to make one up as I go.
Hey, all right, that'll work.
All right. So, I guess maybe I should. And there's German names in here, and I know I'm going to get shit for this. Maybe I should just pull up the damn thing. All right. Well, so The Alienist by Caleb Carr is it's the story of there's a serial killer in New York in 1896, and the Alienist, which is, I didn't know this until I started reading the book, is what they would call a psychologist or a psychiatrist who studied like crazy people. Is that right? Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
Mostly.
I think it's a term I think that is derived from the notion that people were alien from themselves.
Okay, there you go.
So at that point, they would call in an alienist who would supposedly help them with that.
See, I thought it was either going to be about aliens, like from outer space, or illegal immigrants.
What the hell?
So anyway, Laszlo Chrysler, that's what I'm going with. Well, you have the audiobook. How do they say it in the audiobook, Andy?
Chrysler.
Okay, so Laszlo Chrysler is the alienist, and he and his friend John Moore, who's a journalist, begin the quest in trying to figure out who is murdering the some whore boys who dress as female, these young boys who are prostitutes. And the story is told from John Moore's perspective, and it was interesting because I didn't read the summary before I started reading it, and I was shocked that it had Teddy Roosevelt in it. So there's a lot of the future President Roosevelt in this book too. So they get together a little group of folks, and they set about trying to solve the mystery of the serial killer. And that's all I'm saying. So if you want to add on, go ahead.
Very nice.
Colette's rolling her eyes. Whatever. What a shitty summary.
No, that was fine. I can think of nothing that I need to add on.
Oh, wow. That's high praise.
Okay, Andy, go.
Hey, wait a minute, you're the guest, damn it. Let's hear from Colette.
I'm sorry. I have to ease up on my control issues.
Apparently.
Okay.
Jeez,
I'm just going to have a drink. You guys, tell me what to do.
Oh, wow, that's so loaded.
This is going to be hilarious.
Simon serves. Okay, so Colette, and by the way, I looked up, guess what? You're going to love this. Edward Herman did play Eddie Munster at one time.
Oh, Eddie Munster?
Yeah. Wait, was it Eddie? Hold on. Herman Munster, sorry. Not Eddie. Oh. Herman. The old fart, not the young little kid. In 1995, he played Herman Munster. Ha ha! Okay,
all right, then.
All right, we're moving on.
Do you feel vindicated now?
I do, yeah, I do.
All right, then.
Are you going to tell me that he played him on Broadway?
No, I wasn't going there. No. I just...
Okay.
Yeah, no. I didn't want to read the entire article. I just know that he played him in 95.
Well, who in 1995 was really looking for the Munsters? I'm just curious now.
Well, you just can't let her have one, can you, Colette?
No. I'm not saying that it isn't true. I guess I'm just kind of shocked, stunned, and amazed that somebody was like, you know what we need to do? Let's do a Monsters movie. How awesome would that be?
Who played Lily?
And that one, I don't know. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Let me see. Edward Kirkherm. It's going to take a while.
Oh, all right then.
Dang it. Yeah, it's not going to be as easy as I thought. But I will.
Well, that's okay.
I'll find the info and email you guys and give you the scoop.
All right then.
All right.
Maybe we could arrange some type of a long distance viewing.
Oh, maybe. Never know. We still had to play Simon Says, so it could work out. But we might have to go on Google Chat so we can do video when we do this Simon Says thing.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you want to talk about the book?
Yeah. All right, so Colette, what do you think about the book? Give us your impressions. What you like the most? It's your turn to shine now.
Because you never get any of those.
That's right. Yeah. It's not the Moody show. Sorry, but
Right.
Okay.
I think what I like about this book is you can tell that Caleb Carr has a real love and affinity for the era, in spite of how dirty and gritty and in many instances horrifying he portrays it to be. It's very visceral and palpable, and I get a really strong impression of the time and the people. And maybe it's because he loves description, and that probably stems from the fact that he is, I think, first and foremost, a nonfiction author. But you can just tell that he's really into the moment, and he has very vivid descriptions, and everything is very distinct and down to the last detail. And it just, he really paints a picture.
Yeah, you feel like you're right there, and you can look around the city with him, and like you said, the detail that he goes into with the architecture and the carriages and the clothes and the language that he uses. It very, very, very obviously well researched.
Yeah.
Well, and I think part of the reason that he based it in New York is because he lives in New York, and I think a lot of the neighborhood is the neighborhood that he lives in. So a lot of the description that he employs are either of things that used to be or things that still are. So that's kind of cool too.
Yeah, that's a really good segue into some of that little research I was telling you guys I did.
Yeah.
It says the Alienist is set in the neighborhood where Carr lives, and he has spent hours wandering around it. He also spent much time researching his book at the J.P. Morgan Library. Carr pitched the book as nonfiction because he was afraid that his agent and editor would not accept a fiction book from a nonfiction author. Only when the publisher was on the verge of buying the book did he reveal the truth. The novel is autobiographical. It allowed him to exercise some of his demons, mostly centered on his relationship with his father, which was stormy and sometimes violent. Carr will not reveal specific details of his family history, but he has said, "It's safe to assume that I know something about family violence." And he told New York Magazine, "I'm the only kid in my family who never tried to kill himself. I kind of figured somebody else was going to kill me anyway."
Wow.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Oh, that's a good.
Ballpark.
I can tell you. Hold on. He was born in 1955.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another little interesting factoid. Carr's natural father, Lucian Carr, was a writer who in the 1940s was at the center of a group of as yet unknown writers, Jack Kerouac and Allen Greensburg and William Burroughs. In the summer of 1944, he killed his former scoutmaster, a man who was enamored with him. One night, the scoutmaster supposedly made a move on Carr, and Carr stabbed him in the chest with his Boy Scout knife. Carr disposed of the body in the Hudson River, and together he and Kerouac got rid of the knife. Carr was sentenced to 2 years jail time and Kerouac a few days.
Okay, wait. Let me make sure that I am that I have not had too much of this drink and that I fully understand what you just read.
What? You haven't had that much, have you?
Caleb Carr's father...
His natural father, Lucian Carr.
...shanked a scoutmaster that was trying to get with him, and he and Jack Kerouac dumped his body in what river?
Hudson.
The Hudson River?
That's what it says.
Where is this information coming from?
Wikipedia. Hey, I'm just letting you know. This is what I found. I don't,
I think I like the way Colette put it. He shanked some guy with his Boy Scout knife. That's awesome.
Well, it makes for, it makes for interesting reading, if nothing else.
It absolutely does. I wonder if that comes into play. There's a passage, or they're talking about the priest scandal and things like that. Well, it wasn't a scandal at that point. It was just priests fucking kids.
Yeah.
Right. Back then, it was just a hobby.
Oh Lord.
Now it's a profession.
Oh God.
Moved on from the amateur ranks.
You guys aren't right. Yeah, you all aren't right.
Oh, I'm glad this is the holiday episode.
we're all inebriated. It's all right. So ultimately, it's a fabulous visceral experience, and little side.
It is. I wanted to say that it's taken. I've been reading this book for almost 2 weeks. Well, no, for a little over a week now, because I can only read it in small chunks. Like it's not necessarily it's not the theme of the book or anything. For me, maybe it picks up a bit in the second half. I mean, it's starting to already, but there's so much psychological terminology when they're like quoting from textbooks and things like that. For me, that kind of slowed down the action and interrupted the drama for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with. I mean, but in a way, it's kind of interesting to see detectives from the turn of the century putting together new technology and actually starting to do what we now call profiling.
Right, absolutely, and bringing in when they're talking about fingerprinting, that it's not accepted yet, and
right.
the fingerprinting, and they're doing handwriting analysis, and that was like I got the same impression. Sit back and you've got these two detectives and a female secretary from the police department and a journalist and a psychologist who, and that's exactly what they were doing. They were profiling this guy. I mean, really just getting into all of these different, different aspects of why he's doing this, and doing all the interviews with the other murderers and prisoners and victims and things like that. I mean, it was it's very fascinating, and I don't want to skip over any of it. But I've been very distracted the last couple weeks too. I think that's part of it. But yeah, I could only read like 15, 20 minutes at a time, and then I'd have to go check my email or do something else for a little bit, and I'd come back and read some more. But I'm just having a really hard time getting immersed in it.
Yeah, I mean, it is very dense. I get that. And I mean, isn't it like 600 some pages? I mean, it's
fucking huge.
He is not a man of brevity.
No.
But I don't know. I think if you're in the right mood for it and you find the era interesting, and if you have a natural interest in criminal justice and even New York or just history in general, because I mean, besides
psychology,
besides Teddy Roosevelt, I mean, the other people of the era will make little cameo appearances, like J.P. Morgan, and who else was in there? Who am I forgetting?
Teddy and J.P. are the ones that come to mind for me.
What about the like the mayor and the archbishop and those people? I assumed that they were actual folks. I didn't research any of that, but I mean, it would seem to me that if he's going to put Teddy Roosevelt and J.P. Morgan in there, the other, city officials and things like that would have been probably accurate. And what about Delmonico's? Did you look up that? Is that for real?
Yeah, Delmonico's is for real. Delmonico's is...
But the story that they tell in there, that he tells in there about how before Delmonico's opened up, it was primarily crap food, and because of this one restaurant now all around the country, people were demanding healthy, well-priced meals.
And that wouldn't surprise me if it were true, but I don't know.
All right, well, I
would expect a guy who probably lives around the corner from Delmonico's probably knows that. I don't know. Maybe we're giving him too much credit.
Maybe. I mean, his dad did shank a scoutmaster.
And dumped the body in the Hudson River.
Oh, my God.
Maybe that's the most troubling. He dumped the body. I mean, did he dismember it first? Did he cut chunks out of his ass?
Oh, no, I didn't hear nothing about that. Lordy. Okay, so I know Rev didn't, but Colette, did you read the follow-up story to this?
I tried to, Angel of Darkness, that's what the sequel's called, right?
Yes.
I tried to read that, and because it is told from a perspective of a character other than John Moore, it's told from Stevie...
Oh, from Stevie...
Yeah.
Starts with an L, I think. Levitt?
The Steve
Lambert?
Pipe.
Stevie.
The Steve Pipe. Stevie, you're talking about Stevie Taggart?
Taggart, yes. That was
yes.
Close. LT,
yes.
It's all the same. They're all letters.
Oh,
They're
my
consonants,
God. Come on now.
not vowels.
Mm-mm-mm.
This drink
Yeah.
is good.
I don't think it wasn't nearly as good in my estimation.
I couldn't get past the first couple of chapters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you know who I wanted to read more about?
Who?
I wanted to read more about Sarah and Mary because I was convinced that they had a thing for each other.
They had a thing going on. Hey, we're not doing a karaoke later, damn it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I don't think you're going to get that, but how far into the book are you?
I'm half. I'm just past halfway.
Okay.
They've received a letter and have. Sarah has just been vindicated with her in her theory that a woman may play more of a role.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I am.
Okay. Well, then I won't say any more.
Not that you said anything anyway, but yeah.
Well, just that you're not going to get your fan fiction. But anyway.
Oh no, I figure her and Laszlo are going to hook up. I'm sure.
Well,
or actually, I had kind of sensed something between her and one of the brothers.
Between Sarah and one of the brothers?
Well, just that I don't know. It was an inkling.
One of the Isaacsons?
Well, yeah. I wasn't talking about Cyrus, because he's the only other brother in there.
Oh dear. This is what it's come to.
Yes, but no, we're going to digress a little farther, but
yeah, there is not a lot of romance in this book.
Is there any romance in this book? I don't remember there ever being romance in this book.
No.
There is just the faintest, slightest bit of romance, and it does have to do with Mary.
Oh, her and John?
Nope. Just going to leave it at that.
But it's not Sarah for sure.
It's definitely not Sarah. There is no girl-on-girl action in this book.
I know you're crushed.
Well, that's all right. I'll have to go read something else. Maybe Little Knights of Silk and Sapphire real quick before I go to bed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I actually zipped through that short piece of work Kim did. Touchdown there today. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It's not one of my favorites.
I actually like it because it's really quick. You can read. Well, never mind. We're not on that story again. But anyway, yeah. Okay.
All right then.
Wait. Before we move on. Now that they're coming out with more period pieces, and I'm thinking specifically of that new Sherlock Holmes stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Have you not wondered why this book has not been made into film?
A movie?
Yeah.
It's going to be.
Are you saying that because you know that, or
I know? I think I read that. No. No, I think I just read that it's being made into a movie with Tom Hanks.
Tom fucking Hanks?
Hold on. Now let me look it up here now. The Alienist movie. I'm sure I just read this.
I feel like Tom Hanks at this point is probably too old for all of these. I mean, unless he's going to be Teddy Roosevelt.
No, actually, I think Robin Williams would do a better Teddy Roosevelt.
The Alienist movie. I think it... No, here it is right here. It already is a movie.
What?
Oh, come on. How did we all miss this?
We didn't miss it.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, my God.
Let me see. The Alienist heads to the big screen.
Did it have Herman Munster in it?
Would you stop already? You are so wrong. I know.
Last new novel, The Alienist.
Oh, it's in French.
I wonder why there was some nipples hardening over here. Okay.
Oh, no, let me see. Carr's meteoric rise began last summer when producer Scott Rudin read a bootleg copy of the book and decided it felt like a big fat movie and persuaded Paramount Pictures to pay $500,000 for it.
No, they paid $700.
Bootleg copy.
Yeah,
that implies
that's
a pretty old article that you're reading.
Yes, it is a 1994 article. Hold on. An initial push.
Yeah, Paramount actually bought the film rights to it back in for $750,000.
Let me see the Alienist full movie.
But they haven't done shit with it.
Oh, well, there you go. I was sure that I saw Alienist movie. Caleb Carr trailer. Caleb Carr.
I think.
Well, I guess that explains why Tom Hanks. Because 15 years ago, I guess
he could have been that. Yeah.
Could have been one of these people.
Yeah, could have.
Huh.
Well, if this information is correct, Carr thought of Emma Thompson to play Sarah, and Anthony Hopkins or Sam Neill to play Chrysler. That'd be interesting casting. I think Emma Thompson's probably too old to play Sarah now.
I wouldn't want to see Anthony Hopkins in it, though, I don't think.
I love Sam Neill. He's awesome.
Yeah, but what has he done in the last decade?
Sam Neill? Nothing, I don't think either of them really have.
Okay.
Might have to go on Internet Movie Database, and I've already pulled that up.
Besides Emma Thompson and Anthony Hopkins, haven't they been in enough stuff together?
Yeah, they have been in a few movies together.
Oh, they were in Remains of the Day together, right?
They were in Howard's End together.
And Howard's End, yeah. Yep. Wow, this is quickly turning into movie trivia.
I don't know that I remember Anthony Hopkins in Howard's End.
Yeah, he was in Howard's End.
He was the butler with Emma Thompson.
Is that not Remains of the Day?
Oh, yeah, that's Remains of the Day. Hold on.
I think they're the same movie, actually.
No, they're not. That's so wrong. Remains of the Day.
I know, it may feel very similar.
No, I think he was a butler in Howard's End too. Hold on a minute.
I'm fairly certain if he's not eating people with fava beans and a nice Chianti, he's a butler.
The 1992 film version was Emma Thompson, Vanessa Redgrave, Helena Bonham Carter, Anthony Hopkins, and Samuel West.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, Howard's End.
But I don't think he was a butler, was he?
I'm looking. All
right, and now
I think he was to the Lord of the Manor or some silly shit. Anyway.
The Lord of the Manor, that would imply that he's like he owns the joint, though.
No, he was the butler to the Lord of the Manor or something.
Oh, yeah, he's the butler. I'm telling you, if he's not a crazy person, he's a butler.
Yep, I think you're right.
I would like to see him as a crazy butler.
So maybe he can really break out.
Yeah, maybe.
If he can find the right crazy butler role.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. Why don't you write him up something?
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome. And you could have the chicks be Emma Thompson and Helen Bonham Carter.
Oh my God!
I think they hate each other now.
Really?
Oh.
Well, I mean, Helen Bonham Carter did bang Kenneth Branagh when he was married to Emma Thompson.
Oh yeah, I was.
She
yeah.
did? Ew, I do not like him.
I don't like either one of them.
Okay, but now she's married to Tim Burton, so...
Ew.
Well,
okay, then.
He's like one of those crazy creative geniuses.
Yeah, I don't think Kenneth Branagh could be considered a creative genius.
No, I'm talking about Tim Burton.
I guess.
He is a creative genius. I can't look at him, but he's a creative genius.
Well, there's a Christmas movie for you. I didn't write that one down.
Oh,
Nightmare Before Christmas.
What a nice segue.
Well, The Alienist is really good. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, and I can't wait to see who did it. I'm really seriously. I'm really enjoying the way that it just slowly, ramps up and is being unraveled. It's really nice. It's really nice. I thought that I thought I took a few stabs at figuring out who did it, and because a lot of times you can figure it out pretty quickly, and initially I thought it was one of the journalist guys, and I do want to say one thing, that I like the way that Caleb Carr kind of casually dismisses the most obvious or the more obvious of the potential
suspects,
killers, or the suspects and motivations, because I catch myself going, oh, maybe he's doing that, and then he's like casually, and we immediately disregarded this because of da da da. I'm like, oh yeah, damn. So he does he's doing a good job of really building the suspense.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So good pick. I'm glad that I was able to learn about this book from you guys.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know that when I initially read it, I remembered thinking, wow, this is really graphic. Because a lot of the descriptions of how these boys are killed,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, wow, wasn't really ready for that. I mean, I expected something reminiscent of Jack the Ripper, but I mean, it was kind of more than I had initially expected.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like, having seen stuff like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, it's like, oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
I was shocked at how graphic that was.
Which one?
The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, so now you go back to Alienist, and it's like, oh, yeah, this kid, got his balls in his mouth. Yep, there it is. Okay.
But the thing is with this, I mean, these are little kids.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he also does a good job of relating the fact that these are little kids in 1896. These are not little kids in 2011,
right?
Because kids are very, very different, and the expectations of kids and the protections of kids and things like that were very, very different.
Yes.
100 and some years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, and children could emancipate themselves, which is really interesting. I had no idea that they could do that so early, so young.
Yeah, because nobody gave a shit.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, bye.
Well, I mean, yeah, even as late as the 40s, I mean, it was not unusual during the Depression for teenage children in the house, if the parents weren't working and could not afford to feed everybody, a 15-year-old might just be told to go hop a freight train and make it on their own.
I was surprised that this book dealt so openly with boys prostituting themselves to men.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect that in a mainstream book, and graphically,
right?
Not that there's graphic ass pounding going on or anything like that. At least not as far as I've gotten, but I mean, they don't leave any. It's not they don't discuss it delicately.
No.
But in a way, I think that that's really insightful of him to do, to show how long that kind of power play and what is the word that I'm looking for that is completely escaping me?
That one.
Have another drink, yeah.
Well, I mean, they've always brutalized young children, and particularly boys, and that kind of abuse has existed for centuries.
Mm-hmm.
So, the notion to us, since particularly in the U.S., we hate all things historical that we could potentially learn something from.
Ain't that the truth?
But we think that everything is, 40 years old or younger. So, I mean, I thought that was kind of brilliant for him to do, for him to show that aspect. That's been around forever. It's always been there. The fact that somehow the church gets involved in this, that's been around forever. I don't know. I just thought that was really valuable. Yeah. That was insightful for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not something that I mean, young girls prostituting themselves, absolutely. I wouldn't have thought twice about it, but to have young boys specifically having to have them dress as women and having these businesses that cater specifically to that, and calling them she and giving them, Gloria, and I just, it was an eye-opening thing for me, and it took me a little while to have my brain catch up. So I'm really enjoying it very much.
I think you would really like the audio version as well, even though it's way shorter. But Edward Herman can spring those characters to life like you just wouldn't even believe.
After I finish it, maybe I'll take a listen. But I do want to finish the book for sure.
Mm-hmm. So listeners, go out and buy it. It's good stuff.
Or to check your local library.
Yep. Most definitely.
All right, done.
Okay. Yay.
Here.
Woohoo.
Does anybody need a refill?
No. Did you need a refill?
I'm good.
I'm good.
No. I poured myself a double as well.
Yeah, I see. Double down. Okay. So on to our next segment. The Simon Says. It just
makes me think of that nasty chicken sandwich at KFC that has no bread.
Oh. What? Oh, no, not that.
Isn't that the double down?
Well, they may, but no, I would not. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Okay.
That's like heart attack food in a bag.
Well, and I mean, that's another, to me, that's such a quintessentially American piece of food. It's like, bread's for pussies. You could have more meat. You know what I
mean? More deep-fried breaded.
Speaking of meat, oh my God, I could not believe you posted that whole Jesus in the manger thing with sausages and bacon.
The pork nativity.
Oh my God, where did you find that? Holy shit.
I don't even remember where I found that. That's been kicking around for a couple of years, I think. Pork nativity scene.
Well,
people do all kinds of crazy nativity scenes, but yeah, this is one in a big aluminum platter, and I think it's on like a bed of hash browns.
Well, is that what it is?
Sense.
I think it's hash browns.
Is there some Tabasco somewhere around, some hot sauce?
No, it looked like sauerkraut.
The picture is actually taken inside an oven, and then the manger is made of bacon, and then there's a camel made out of a glob of sausage, and it has little links for legs, and the baby Jesus is a little sausage link wrapped in a piece of pimento loaf or something.
Oh my God, Rev, you have got to go on her Facebook page and look at that picture. It's disgusting.
I will. I shared yesterday on Google Plus the zombie apostles.
Oh, I love that. That was the bomb.
Yeah, when they eat the body of Christ, they eat the body of Christ.
You know what? I gotta send a link to that to Andy Marquette. She will love that.
Yeah, I only shared it with a few people because it was kind of graphic. No. I showed it to my wife, and she's like, "Oh my God, those are his intestines!"
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, and all that holiday festivities. Oh God. Now we're going on to a.
So much for your segue.
Yeah, it was so much for my segue. Yeah. Our favorite.
Speaking of zombies.
Our favorite Christmas movies. Yay! And or holiday traditions. Because, you could wrap some of these movies into holiday traditions, because I know I can with a couple of them. And no, they don't require a vibrator or a girlfriend. I'm just saying.
Well, I know what you have in the pouch of your chair. So
I do. I don't think Colette knew that. Now she does.
Well, I guess I'm initially hung up on the notion that your chair has some kind of pouch.
It has a pocket on the left side. Yeah, I have a Lazy Boy recliner. And for some bizarre reason, like 6 years ago, I decided to buy it in beige. Now, the rest of my color schemes are dark brown leather. And this was after I bought the chair. So I found a chair cover that's chocolate brown, so I threw it on there. So now it matches the rest of my furniture. Well, it has a convenient pocket on the left side. And I think the pocket's for, like, the manly men to put remote controls in and shit to keep them from their wives. You know what I mean? But I found a better use for it. See, I've got a little vibrator, always at the ready. Always at the ready.
Wow.
You never know when it'll come in handy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That was like a Clint Eastwood kind of quick draw that you just did. Do you feel lucky?
Do you, punk? Oh, man.
We have to change that up a little bit. You want to get lucky, punk? Well, do you? You want to get lucky? See, I see that making it into Colette's next book.
You never know.
It's entirely possible.
Okay, so
so speaking of zombies and speaking of vibrators, trying to help you out with the segue.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, but I don't think vibrators making it any of my Christmas movie choices. I'm just saying.
Oh, it would be for mine. I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead. Lay it on us.
One of my favorite holiday movies is The Bells of St. Mary's, because that was my earliest inkling that I may be a lesbian, because I thought Ingrid Bergman was so hot in that movie.
So you want to get nasty with a nun with a vibrator? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, she never even took her habit off.
Woo!
Man, I didn't even know she had hair until I saw her in another movie. It just never crossed my mind. She's hot.
Bells of St. Mary, huh?
Yeah.
Now, did you grow up Catholic?
My mom is Catholic. My dad's a Jew, and I was just confused.
Damn, I guess so.
I was just curious if if the nun thing was part of it.
No, I don't think so.
It was just Ingrid Bergman.
I think, yeah.
She was pretty hot, though.
And she was boxing. I mean, she was kind of butch.
Wait a minute. She was in a habit and she was boxing? Did I see this movie?
Yeah, she had to teach one of the kids how to protect himself.
Maybe I did see this movie. It must have been years ago.
And she got punched in the face.
Oh, that's not good.
I wanted to kiss it and make it better.
Aww.
Now, it's been a long time since I've seen this movie. Isn't it terribly depressing?
No.
If it's the movie that I'm thinking of,
no, I don't think so. They're trying to get St. Mary's is being condemned or some such shit, and they're trying to get the guy next door to give up his brand new building. He's a evil capitalist banker, but the Lord helps him and shows him the way, and then they get the building donated to them, to the church, and so they get a new home.
But isn't Ingrid Bergman really sick? Oh,
that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
But she moves out to like Arizona or something, and
she shrivels up and dies at that point?
No. She has.
I think she has tuberculosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she really just needed to get away from Bing Crosby because he was going to put the moves on her, and I didn't care for that at all.
Well, he was a priest, right?
Well, I mean, there weren't any really attractive boys, so. And it's not like the movie Boys Town. That was Spencer Tracy. That's completely different.
Oh, good.
Well, I do think Bing Crosby played a priest more than once, though.
He did.
But maybe that was for, penance for the fact that in secret he was violently beating his children like gongs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
that's
kidding.
True. Yes. Didn't he beat them with like bags of socks filled with oranges or some such shit?
I think you're confusing the fact that he was a spokesperson for the Florida Orange.
Or that could have been Harry Morgan and his wife. No, just kidding.
Oh, no, yeah, maybe I just wanted to beat him and Anita Bryant with oranges.
Maybe
I think
that's
that
what
was
it was, yeah.
I'm down with that.
Or socks filled with cans of Coke.
What would be poetic irony is having Anita Bryant have an affair with a woman. Just saying. Not that I can imagine any woman putting up with her, but,
Or going down on her.
Or going down on her, yeah. Ew.
Is she still kicking?
As far as I know, she's alive.
I have no idea. I hope not.
Aw, come on now. Let me look it up. I'll look it up.
The power. Don't go to Wikipedia.
Why not?
According to this, she turned into a shrub.
She got knifed and now she's floating down the Hudson. No, she's still alive. She's born in 1940, damn it. She's still going.
That doesn't mean anything.
That's true.
No, it doesn't show a date of death. So, I mean, she's still going.
Oh, okay.
She's just
thought
older.
you were basing it on her birth year.
No. She's
You're
older.
like, oh, I'm sure, as tedious as she is, I'm sure she's still alive.
I think she and Annette Funicello had a threesome with Frankie Avalon.
Ew, gross. Oh, my God. I think I threw up a little amount.
Wait, is that real?
I just made that up. No.
Well, first Jack Kerouac is shanking somebody, and then Annette Funicello was having a three-way. I don't know.
With Gidget.
Gidget got it.
Well, that would have been Sandra Dee, right?
Oh, no.
I believe so. Yes.
Sandra Dee and her virginity? Okay, never mind. Okay.
That reminds me of Grease and Rizzo.
That's where I was going. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm Sandra Dee. Okay. All right, Colette, your turn for a movie. What's one of your faves?
Oh, I have to say that my father, rest his soul, his favorite Christmas movie of all time, Die Hard.
That made the Christmas list on one of the sites I went to.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that really tugged at his heartstrings.
Well, he did walk on glass.
He was a sentimental kind of guy, huh?
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
He was the kind of guy who'd slap you in the back of the head and say, "What are you crying for?" It's one of those guys. That's why I'm so sensitive.
Yeah, you are sensitive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes through.
Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm.
Somebody at work the other day told me, they were like, "Hey, how come you didn't become a nurse?"
Oh, God.
Because of your wonderful bedside manner and all that.
And then I looked at him, and then he just started laughing. It's like he couldn't even keep a straight face.
That's so wrong.
Long enough.
No, wrong. I tell you, wrong.
That's fantastic. I could see you as a nurse. Like, what was that nurse's name? Nurse Ratched?
Ratchet, yeah.
No, I don't think I have the patience that Nurse Ratched had.
Oh, wow. That's not right. That's not right. So,
right, so
okay, that
Die
was your
Hard
dad's
there.
favorite, but what was your favorite? Come on now.
I love It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm. That made my list.
Well, I mean, it has to make the list. I mean, it's mandatory.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen it once.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's one of those movies, even though it's like 9 years long.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter when I come in, if I'm flipping channels, I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to watch the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's to the point now where I've seen it so many times that not only do I know that I'm going to cry when I get to the end, but now I just start crying sooner.
What? Oh, no.
So I figure
like Pavlov's dog.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I know what's coming up now. Like that.
Aww.
So I figure, within the next 10, 15 years, I'm going to start crying at the credits.
Damn.
Because I'm going to know.
Or the TV listing.
That's possible.
Oh, no, that's not right. You hit the guy.
Although I'm sure by then the TV listings will be holograms.
I was going to say, yeah. You hit the button.
Jump out.
Clarence.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got his wings.
Yeah, that's a great movie. I like everything about that. In fact, did you guys ever see years and years ago on Saturday Night Live, they did a bit, this was when Dana Carvey was on it. So that's how long ago this was. Mm-hmm. But they were like, we found the lost ending to It's a Wonderful Life.
Didn't see that.
So Dana Carvey was playing Jimmy Stewart, and, they have the scene at the end, and they're like, to George Bailey, the richest man on earth, and everybody starts singing Old Lang Syne, and then the uncle runs in, and he's like, hey, everybody, I remember what I did with my money. Old man Potter's got it. They're like, let's go get him.
Awesome.
And everybody goes rushing out, and they rush into where Old Man Potter is, and they kick the shit out of him, and then the movie ends.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
It is awesome.
For years and years, we used to put up the Christmas tree the day after Thanksgiving, and we would make spiked eggnog, and we would put this movie on, because that damn movie is so good and so long, you could actually drink, put the tree up, put the ornaments up, and the movie's still going so you can sit down almost totally inebriated at the very end and cry your ass off.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Now, I do have to make a comment, though, that I do find it terribly unfortunate that the place of women at the time was that poor Donna Reed, if she didn't meet her man, would meet the most horrific fate known to mankind.
Oh, it'd be an old librarian spinster?
She would be a librarian spinster.
Oh, my God.
And that would potentially be the piece of information that would drive him over the edge and think, oh, my God, what have I done? She's working with the card catalog. I mean, I don't know how to take that.
She should have just put a bullet in her head and been done with it.
Oh, my God.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, oh, God. This is supposed to be a happy, festive holiday show. What the hell? Come on now.
Serial killers and killing librarians.
I guess so. Damn. All right, I guess it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. This is a tough one. I think It's a Wonderful Life was on my top list for a long, long, long time, but it's kind of got pushed out by everybody's favorite, maybe. They played on TNT or TBS for 24 hours. A Christmas Story.
I don't like that movie.
I don't know. Maybe I got brainwashed because it's been playing too often. But I got to say, I love the humor of the gentleman that wrote the book that the movie was adapted from, whatever the hell his name is. I love his humor. It comes through in the film, and it's just so much damn fun. I just love that stupid ass movie.
I think the first time I saw it, I think I saw it for the first time not last year but the year before, and I think that's why. I mean, I thought some parts of it were pretty funny, but I think if you don't start watching it as a kid, I don't know. It didn't do anything for me, and I mean, there's some funny lines in it. Don't get me wrong, but I think I just missed out by watching it for the first time at 40. You know.
Okay.
But yeah. I think I'm an anomaly because everybody else thinks it's the best thing ever.
Well, I don't think it's the best thing ever, but I think it's
pretty
nudged.
Close.
It's got up to one of my top film. It'll go away, like Wonderful Life did. Got edged out for something else, but I really like it because it's lighthearted, it's cute. They've got some wonderful little moments in there that I remember feeling all over the top as kids do when things don't work out. You feel like your whole world's coming to an end. I mean, it just captures the mood of being a kid at Christmas. I just like it.
Mm-hmm. I think my favorite Christmas movie is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which again I think says a lot about me as a person.
I thought you said Bells of St. Mary was your favorite.
No. I just that was a good segue into that's one of my favorite movies. But my ultimate favorite that we watch every year at least once is Christmas Vacation.
I still haven't seen that movie all the way through.
Oh.
I just see little snippets of it here and there.
I think it's just one of the funniest things ever.
Well, give me an example. What's funny? Give me a funny scene.
Well, anything with Cousin Eddie is funny. They drive up in this broken down RV, and he's the next morning he's outside in his boxer shorts and this ratty wife beater and robe with a cigar hanging out of his mouth with unlaced combat boots draining the shitter into the storm drain waving at the neighbors who are Julia Louis-Dreyfus and I think Charles Rocket or something who are like these uptight guys and Eddie is just this like Appalachian I don't know.
Right, Randy Quaid.
Exactly. Well, he's Randy Quaid and that's just him.
And now he really is like that. Apparently.
Exactly. I think, and the pants that he wears, are so tight and pornographic through the entire thing. And then, there's Beverly D'Angelo and tight shirts. You got some guy's toupee catches on fire, I mean, it's just, a huge comedy of errors. And, yeah. It's I don't know. They're just it's all it's all funny.
Well, I know that I very much liked the first Vacation movie, and then when they went to Europe,
European Vacation, that was pretty good.
Sucked.
I just like to forget about that one.
You know what? I liked it only because I liked the places they went to. So it wasn't the story. I liked looking at, where they were at.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The first one was fantastic. The second one was the crappiest. And then after that was it
didn't they go to Vegas?
It was Vegas. Yeah, that one was okay, but Christmas I think Christmas comes before Vegas. I think Christmas Vacation was the third.
Yeah, I think European Vacation was bad enough to lose me, and that's probably why I never fully saw Christmas Vacation.
Oh, and I had a thing for Juliette Lewis for a while, and she played Audrey in that one. And the guy, Danny...
Wasn't she 12?
So I think I was 12. I wasn't much older.
Well, I mean, they're supposed to be teenagers.
And she was actually 20, but... It was before she was in California with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you didn't have a thing for her in Natural Born Killers. Wasn't she in that?
Yeah.
She was. That was a really, really good movie. I thought it was a really good movie. I know a lot of people did not like it, but I thought her and Woody Harrelson were fantastic in that movie. Especially if you get stoned before you watch it.
And she does a caveat.
Oh, it's true.
Okay, next round of Christmas movies. Yeah. All right, so we're going back to Colette.
We're getting on the kick of a lot of killing movies.
I mean, geez. Oh my gosh, she's so
I am
funny.
noticing that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys picked the book.
What she didn't tell you was she was in her robe earlier today. Mm-hmm.
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, with skin tight pants and dumping sewage out into the... No, never mind. Okay, so... All right, so Colette, it's up to you.
I wasn't in skin tight pants. I was in a camisole and baby dolls.
What?
Okay? Yeah.
You wear that?
Yeah, no.
I was going to say, okay. Oh, I'm going to have nightmares tonight now. I'm going to have nightmares tonight. I just know it. Oh, my God. Okay, we're back to Colette.
Does your chair have a pouch?
Oh, that ain't right. You are
not
right.
No, my underwear does.
Fair enough.
All right, Colette, next movie.
All right. I'm going to go with Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Wow.
The original or the remake?
You totally have to go original with Natalie Wood and Maureen O'Hara.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. And who is the guy that played Santa? Saint Nick.
Anyone? Anyone?
I'm looking it up.
Okay, good.
I forgot all about that. That's a great movie.
It is a great movie. Edmund Gwenn.
Is he Fred Gwynn's dad?
Are we
Yes,
doing the whole
played-
Munster thing?
He
All
played
right.
Munster
Yes.
prior to 1994.
He was Cousin Ed.
Cousin Ed.
No, I'm sorry, that's the wrong show.
The Addams family has reared its head.
Uncle Fester. Uncle Festus. Festus was from
Festus
Gunsmoke.
from Gunsmoke, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, Miracle on 34th Street, great story. Has Maureen O'Hara, who is hot.
Yep, she's hot.
And Natalie Wood, who would become hot.
Hot.
So,
And then very cold.
And waterlogged.
oh.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Jesus Christ. This will be the most depressing holiday podcast ever.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I need more booze.
Yes, I would happen to agree. Yeah, that movie is timeless.
And fun fact, Maureen O'Hara is still periodically asked to do promotional things for Macy's.
Really?
I thought Maureen O'Hara was dead.
Oh, no. In fact, just last year, we sent off a headshot of her to have it autographed by her for Laura. And she autographed it and sent it back to us.
Well, damn, that's awesome.
I think she died a couple years ago. I'm not sure who signed that.
She did not die. Maureen O'Hara is immortal. And
The ghost of Christmas past.
she is my Christmas Highlander. So somebody would have to chop her head off.
Oh, that's just
Again,
scary.
the most grotesque,
Yes.
depressing.
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, according to
Psychotic
this,
Christmas.
Maureen O'Hara is 91, but she's still alive.
That's what I'm telling you.
Born in 1920. Oh, my God. Holy shit.
You know what
Yeah.
else she was really funny in? What
What's
was that John Candy movie, Only the Lonely, with Ali Sheedy? Wasn't she in it? That was a
She
great
was.
movie. I love that movie. Because she's such a bitch. Just talking about how Ali Sheedy has no breasts.
No, she doesn't.
But still, I mean, they were at dinner at a fancy restaurant.
Oh, my God.
I
That's
think
not
you
right.
just asked her to marry him. She has no breasts. She's like a teenage boy. Which leads us back again to, Caleb Carr's book.
Oh, wow.
It all just links up somehow. All right, well, I'm going to try and lighten up this conversation with my next Christmas pick, which is not like number 2, but it happens to be number 2, if you know what I mean. It's Hi-ho!
Oh my God! I saw something at one of the at Hot Topic. It was a Merry Christmas from the Hankies.
That's right. South Park's Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo.
Wow.
Come on now, that freaking thing's hilarious.
How does the song go? Something.
Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo, he loves me. No,
I
he
love
loves
you.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Have
And
you
then he
not
gives
seen
you
that,
kisses
Colette?
and leaves little shit stains on your face.
Yeah, when he's jumping all over the bathroom, in Kyle's bathroom. Oh my God, leaving shit stains everywhere. And then he lands in Kyle's hand, and then his parents open the door, and it looks like he's playing with shit. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Kyle! I gotta go back to the sewer, Kyle!
Oh, it's just so
Got
good.
hair sticking out of him.
That's awesome. A little piece of corn. Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's awesome. I think we're gonna have to watch that tonight.
I might even be able to play it if you want to hear it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Let's insert that.
I think so.
Can we insert that in quotes?
Oh, no, it's not right. You're not right.
Excuse me, I gotta go get the Vaseline.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
That's awesome.
Come on now. Y'all forgot about Mr. Hanky there, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I knew you did. Mm-hmm.
Colette, are you not familiar with?
Oh, no, I'm familiar.
All right.
I'm familiar.
Just choosing to. All right.
She
I'm
doesn't
just letting you guys do your thing.
You just
right.
apparently don't find, Christmas poo funny. Or my imitation. I thought
that
it
was
pretty
good.
Yeah, that's a fine imitation
Thanks.
of a talking, singing turd.
Yeah, I know.
If you ever decide to, leave the bank, you could probably take that out on Broadway.
I have many skills. Oh, God.
And on your resume, I imitate animated shit.
That's right, yeah. Sans corn, because I can't eat corn. Okay.
But you can do peanuts instead.
I can't do peanuts either.
Oh.
I know. Okay, so, Rev, you're up. Give me another Christmas movie.
I like Scrooged.
With Bill Murray.
I like the funny Christmas movies, not the blow my head off kind of Christmas movies. Yes.
Blow my head off.
I'm so
They got the
depressed,
library
I kill
now.
myself. Yeah. Okay. That was on my I can't stand movies list. Don't like
That's what
Scrooge.
I love about us, Andy. We're
Yeah.
so compatible.
We are, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Mm-hmm.
But we both like Mr. Hanky.
Yeah, we do like Mr. Hanky.
Yeah, I liked Scrooged.
Okay, but let's take Scrooged to, its point of inception is The Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like that one too.
By Charles Dickens.
Just less funny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it also depends on which version you watch, because it seems like they have a new version of that every 10 minutes. Didn't they just have an animated one?
I like the one with the Muppets.
Oh, no, you don't. Yeah,
I think this piggy's hot.
Who?
Well,
Like bacon.
wow.
Wow, that's a whole new bacon level.
It kind of is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you call that making bacon?
Making bacon, sweet and sour pork.
I'm not even going to say what came to my sick mind.
Okay, so you're actually holding back.
Yeah.
That's when
on
you know
that
it's
one,
bad.
yeah, that one I was holding back, yeah. Yeah, the sweet and sour pork thing, really, yeah.
That actually, I took that from a dirty joke that involved Kermit the Frog.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember the whole thing, but the punchline is sweet and sour pork.
It sounds like a high school kind of joke. You know, when you
Yes.
hear in high school, yeah.
I believe that's when it came from. Yeah, I believe that's, yes.
Yeah. Sounds like it would be. I was telling sex jokes back in high school before I really knew the whole ramifications of what they were.
I liked your emphasis on ram.
Yeah. I thought you'd
That
like
was
that.
subtle.
Yeah, that's me. Many skills and subtle. Okay, so Scrooge is on your yay list, my list, and so now it's Colette's turn.
Huh. Okay.
All right, you mentioned A Christmas Carol. Are there any renditions or versions of it that you do like?
I don't know. Maybe one of the black and white versions. I can't say that I necessarily enjoy the musical jumping around the room versions.
Is it really happy? It's not a happy story.
No, it's not a happy story.
Well, it is at the end. The guy feels like he needs to. He's woken up from his shitty life and he's looking for redemption. That's kind of a fun theme.
Sure.
He's still poor.
What? Scrooge is not poor.
Well, not him.
That
He's a
bitch has got
bastard.
money.
No, he goes and has that kid buy the biggest goose, and that should
Everybody
be,
gets to eat, and then a week later they all die.
That's right. Of dropsy, or whatever the hell.
Whatever you get from badly cooked goose.
They had that.
Oh, no. That ain't right.
I think I'm going to go with the Grinch.
Oh, that's a good one.
The animated one?
No, the live. No, the live. Oh no, I guess they did. Did they have a live version? Oh, they did with Jim
Oh,
Carrey.
God, they did, but we can't ever count that because that's crap.
It is crap. The one with Jim Carrey?
No, we have to go with the one that was, who was the Grinch's voice? Boris Karloff.
You're talking about the animated one that came out
Absolutely, yeah,
45 years ago.
Well, is it really that old?
It's old. Yeah.
Not 45.
Hang on.
You didn't have to be born then, damn it, to enjoy it.
1966. So it's as old as I am.
It is 45 years old.
Ha!
Yeah.
Oh.
Shut up!
Oh my God,
you were born in 68, baby.
You're born in. Wait, back up. All right, so Colette was born in 66,
Yes.
and Rev, you were born in 68.
Yeah.
You know, I like that number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a
You
good
do
number.
me and I owe you one.
Exactly. That's the best number ever. Okay. And that was a good one. I remember watching that as a kid. Of course, I'm older than both of you, but yes, I do remember watching that.
Yeah, we watched
Well,
it.
it still comes on every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so does Rudolph. You know, I remember watching those films when I was a little kid. You know,
Yeah, we watched Rudolph and Frosty.
right? Frosty.
Earlier this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not from your own DVD collection, but from like TBS or something.
No, from my own DVD collection.
Oh, so they could watch this any time of the year.
That is correct, but we're purists. We don't allow that shit after Christmas.
Fair
You
enough.
watch that. You watch it from the day after Thanksgiving until New Year's. After that, it gets locked up.
You better enjoy it the 30 or 40 times you watch it.
That's right. You will sit there from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and you will watch.
That's awesome.
Damn it. But in between then, we like to watch A Christmas Tale from the year 2010. You know what you want? Andy sent us this earlier. I'm just going to read the summary here, okay?
It sounds like a real tearjerker.
Yeah, right.
I agree. The good news is that Santa exists. The bad news, he's much more concerned about punishing naughty children in nasty ways than with providing rewards for those who have been good. This Finnish cracker sees the big man disinterred from the grave he's been trapped in for centuries by ill-advised scientists, only to escape and go on a reindeer-killing spree. A family of local reindeer herders managed to trap the monstrous Kris Kringle, but what about when his loyal elves come to look for him? A very recent release, this goes straight onto the list and is bound to climb higher as more people catch up with it. And it's got, like, hunter-looking guys with shotguns and Santa in like a shark cage.
It looks awesome.
I would be more interested in that if he was not killing deer. If he was, if they really had him going like door to door and punishing all the naughty children, how awesome would that be?
We get Caleb Carr to write that.
There you go. Exactly.
It could be like a combination, The Alienist, A Christmas Tale, and
an alien.
And
he pops up out of the ground.
No, I was thinking in A Christmas Carol, because then you could use the boy's ass, the naughty kid asses, instead of a Christmas goose.
Alrighty then. Mm-hmm.
I'm a little stupefied right now.
Yeah. It's kind of scary, interesting.
I don't really know what to do with that.
See, this is how my imagination works. This is why I don't allow myself to get creative very often.
Yeah.
And now I'm just kind of picturing that scene where Scrooge throws the window open and says, "I say, boy, is that large child's ass still down there at the butcher?" Here's the tuppence, go and buy it.
That's awesome. Can we cut that part out and use it like as the teaser for the show?
Could you imagine?
Don't miss the Cocktail Hour Christmas special with special guest Colette Moody. I say, boy.
I may need an alcohol break any minute. Okay.
That's awesome.
All right, moving right along. I got to always lighten this conversation up. My next pick is Friday After Next.
I'm sorry. Which show is that?
Wait, is that one of the Friday movies?
Yeah, it's one of the Friday movies.
It's the Friday After Next.
It's the Friday After Next. That's the one where barbecue's so good, make you want to slap your mama.
That sounds Christmassy.
It is a Christmas movie. It is.
Well, that's how Christmases go at my house.
That's it. It's Christmas in the Hood. That's some good shit. Come on now.
Okay.
That's all you got for me? That's it?
I haven't seen any of the Friday movies, so I
Oh, no, you didn't say that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. All right, so you got to put it on your list. You have got to see Friday After Next.
So you're saying that would be of there's been what, 3 of them?
There's been, yes, 3 of them.
So that's the one I should see if I only see one.
That's correct.
Are you sure that I don't need to see them in order?
No, ma'am.
There's so many unanswered questions.
No,
there's a lot of cliffhangers going on.
I believe that's the middle of them. I think it's either the second in the series or the third one. I think it's the second. Something tells me it's the second. It might not be.
No, I think it's the third because I think the second is called Next Friday.
I don't remember, but you could be right. That's the one you got to see though. Friday After Next.
Okay.
You didn't write it down. I could tell.
I know.
I could tell you didn't write it down.
She's writing.
Mind like a steel trap. I can remember this.
You're drinking. I'm hoping you remember
quiz
this.
Later.
That's right. Okay.
Fair enough.
All right, Colette, we're back to you, sister.
I'm going to go with The Ref.
With Dennis Leary?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. I haven't seen that.
And you're laughing about my choice of Friday After Next?
Is that a Christmas film?
That's what I'm asking.
It is a Christmas film. So clearly you guys have not seen The Ref.
I saw it when it first came out.
I'm not a Leary fan.
Nah, me either.
Oh, well, you kind of don't have to be a Dennis Leary fan to enjoy this because he is basically a criminal who bursts in and takes this horribly dysfunctional couple hostage. And they are on their way back from marriage counseling. And it's Kevin Spacey and Judy Davis are the married couple. And they basically hate each other. And it's just hysterical while he tries to, keep control while they just keep screaming horrible things at each other. And, of course, Kevin Spacey's family is coming over for dinner. Mm. And he, stays upstairs. And it's quite funny. It's quite funny. Glynis Johns, I don't know if you guys know who she is.
Uh-uh.
She was the mom in Mary Poppins. Votes for women.
Mm-mm.
No, not doing anything for you. Okay,
I don't think I've ever seen that.
You've never seen Mary Poppins?
No, I had a really bad childhood. I didn't see that.
I did, but I haven't seen it since I was fucking 8 years old. I can't remember what I did 8 weeks ago.
Wow.
I know that Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews are in it. That's the extent of, and she flies with an umbrella.
Yes.
That's all I got.
Oh,
that's
okay.
good. That's good for a Trivial Pursuit sometimes, but that's about all I got.
Okay. Well, Glynis Johns, who was quite an attractive British actress in the 60s, is the horrible, bitchy, evil mother-in-law who shows up at the end of The Ref, and it's just really funny. You guys should see it.
I did see it, and that was the movie that I realized I did not like Dennis Leary. That's why I didn't watch Rescue Me when it came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just.
I tell you what, I'll watch The Ref if you watch Christmas Vacation all the way through.
Okay.
Look, I'm writing it down.
I can do that.
Don't think I won't follow up with you.
That's fine.
Okay, all right.
I'm still waiting for that Western. Okay. Rev, you're up, sister. What you got?
I just have one more.
Okay.
And this is I like The Sound of Music.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
You consider that a Christmas movie?
No, but it's a holiday movie. I tend to watch that one anytime from after Halloween until around Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of on every holiday season.
Yeah.
It's a holiday movie in the same way that The Wizard of Oz has become a holiday movie.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with the holidays, but that's when they show it.
Yeah.
So
I thought I remember this.
And there's more nuns in that one. I got the thing for the nuns.
Yeah, we got the thing for the nuns.
Noticing that.
I think maybe that's me. Maybe.
It's a bad habit. That was awesome. My one awesome moment of the show. Yay! Oh, shit.
It's a hard habit to break.
Hard habit to break.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. I like The Sound of Music. I mean, just for so many reasons. The story is good, and even though I understand that Maria Von Trapp was a total bitch who abused the kids in real life, she's not like that at all in the movie.
She's Julie Andrews in the movie, yay.
I know, and nothing Julie Andrews does is bad.
Yeah, I even liked her when she showed her tits in
Mary
SOB.
Poppins, right? So.
What do you mean you even liked her when she showed her tits? I mean, those...
Although they look like two empty wallets, but still...
Are you kidding me? Lightning bolts shot out of those tits.
No!
I guess I need to watch Victor Victoria again.
No, that's SOB.
No, it's SOB, yeah.
Oh, is that what she was...
Yeah, she's not topless, and not that Victor Victoria is not a great movie.
It is a great
because
movie.
it is.
Wasn't she in, because she was married to Blake Edwards.
Yes, for years and years and years. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No,
until
dead.
he just died recently.
Yes, he did.
I want to say he just died this year.
No.
No,
Yes.
he's older than that. Hold on, let me look it up.
No.
I'm looking all kinds of crap up today.
I'm confused by your comment of he's older than that. What is that? What does that mean?
He died December 15th, 2010.
Okay, so...
But then he's not actually older than being dead just a few months.
All right, so I'm sorry, I was off by 2 weeks.
You were not.
2010.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
2010, not 2011.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
I was
okay.
off by 2 weeks. I said, I want to say he just died this last year.
Oh, all right.
Sometime in 2011. I was off by 2 weeks. But that's okay. Go ahead and bust my chops for that.
Mm-hmm.
For not having that piece of trivia right there.
The next time you got bumped up to co-host, I keep telling you, you gotta step up your game. Really, you can't just come up here spouting off some off the wall names and expect people to think you're, ooh, it's Colette Moody. Oh,
Oh my God.
It doesn't work that way here, sister.
Yeah, 1983 when the Battle of Hastings happened.
1983. It was like fractured fairy tales.
That's right.
Oh my God. Okay. My list is dwindling now. I actually popped on there A Christmas Carol with Patrick Stewart that came out, I don't know, 2007, some crazy shit.
Did you say Patrick Stewart?
Yeah, he played Scrooge.
Oh, okay.
I like him on Family Guy.
Every 2 weeks they come out with a new version of that.
But that was a more modern version that I actually liked. Okay, so I pretty much exhausted my list. I mean, I had a couple of other ancillary ones. How about you guys? Anything else?
I like While You Were Sleeping. I know that's kind of fluffy.
I like that movie.
That is another movie with Glynis Johns in it. Just saying.
Which did she?
Who is it?
She was the older mother of the guy in the coma.
Peter Gallagher.
Right. Peter Gallagher was the guy in the coma.
Glynis Johns. Okay, I need to see her. I have an idea now in my head of who she...
Let me just say that when she was younger, hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, there she is in a bikini.
Oh.
What? Wait a minute. Are we talking the Sandra Bullock movie here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Born October 5th, 1923.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. She was a little vixen.
Now, have you guys ever seen the movie The Court Jester? It had Danny Kaye in it.
Uh-uh.
I don't think so.
Okay, so basically it's a silly type medieval movie. He is part of some resistance, and Glynis Johns is like the captain of the guard, and he goes undercover. Angela Lansbury's in it. Hot.
Yeah, but she was only hot for about 25 minutes. I'm just saying.
What does that mean?
Well, she's like 100 years old now. She had like 25 minutes of her career she looked hot. That was about it. I'm just saying.
I don't know that that's necessarily true.
I've seen enough Angela Lansbury over the years.
Okay,
this is a good
I think
picture.
you are thinking Angela Lansbury, Cabot Cove, Jessica Fletcher. I just ate some Metamucil and now this guy's dead. I'm not talking about that Angela Lansbury. I'm talking about the Angela Lansbury from The Court Jester, or what was the other
Beauty
movie
and the Beast.
in?
Didn't she play
She played the teapot. Yeah.
Hottest damn teapot I've ever seen.
Oh my God. She was in one of the old black and white versions of Dorian Gray, wasn't she?
Oh, that sounds right. But the movie that I was going to mention was, hang on, scrolling.
Are you on Internet Movie Database?
Gaslight.
Oh yeah, that's about when she was a teenager, right?
Yeah, I'm sure she was pretty young. 1944.
Andy, go back to Skype and click on that second link I just sent.
You sent a link?
Colette, you can go there too if you like, but you probably have these images burned in your head. Or attached to your ceiling.
Oh,
damn! I don't know.
Wow. She was a toddy back in the day.
Not Angela Lansbury. We're still on Glynis Johns.
Oh, yeah, we're on Glynis
Johns. I didn't really think that Angela Lansbury was hot.
No, ever.
Sorry.
All right, what is loading here? A link that you just sent me. I clicked the link, and it is playing a trailer for the girl with the dragon tattoo.
No, it's the one. It's one below it, sister.
Okay.
Oh,
Hang on. Hang on. Oh, yeah, that's a nice picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so, who is this dude? I just see a thumbnail of, like, some guy in a skimpy bathing suit. Is that
with her?
Kirk Douglas?
I don't know. I didn't look at that one.
I
don't know who that is.
Watch out, that might make you go blind.
Yeah, I think that is Kirk Douglas. Look how he's flexing his ass.
And that's how you know it's Kirk Douglas.
He's got that angry ass clench.
Exactly.
Well,
He needs to get laid.
He's got that deep dimple on his face too. Kind of looks like ass. I'm just saying.
Ass face.
Ass face. Not to be confused.
Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. This has been a hell of a show. We've been very focused on asses.
Apparently, I think Caleb Carr set the theme. That's all I'm saying.
Right, with first
a tasty piece of ass.
the unattached asses, and then later we moved on to the ones that were still intact.
Mm-hmm. My. Well, okay, so I think that's going to be it for our Christmas movie presentation. Yeah. Woo, Lordy. There's lots and lots of Christmas films we did not mention.
Okay.
Well, thank you both for being on this lovely Christmas or holiday special.
Yay.
It was fun.
It was.
I'm just waiting.
Demented.
I just know something's coming out. Okay. So, yeah, we're wrapping it up. Stay with us because in 2 weeks we are having another guest, author, and co-host. But this time, people, it's going to be Rev as the guest co-host, and it's going to be Susan Maher as the guest author.
Yay. I bet she's nice.
She's a sweetheart.
Not as, not like that.
What are you implying?
Exactly. How much have you had to drink? You were a little slow on that.
Oh, ow.
Slow and mean. I'm jotting this down.
Along right next to the Friday after next. Oh, wow. Have a happy holiday, everyone.
Yes, no matter what holiday that may be.
That's right. Or no holiday at all.
And go read
Well, I mean, everybody's going to recognize the New Year, right?
I would hope, yeah. So happy holidays and a happy
Chinese New Year.
Yeah, Chinese New Year. Happy holidays and a New Year. I need another drink. Damn it, I need another drink. And Colette, you going to get working on that Western?
Yeah, I got that right here by Friday after next.
Oh no! It's never going to be written.
You want to slap your mama?
Yeah, barbecue's so good, make you want to slap your mama. That's also where you got the phrase, you got knocked the fuck out. Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was around before that movie, though.
No, I'm just saying.
That does sound Christmassy.
It is. It's very Christmassy.
Yeah.
I think you'll like it.
Uh-huh.
Especially the character named Day Day.
In fact, didn't Ebenezer Scrooge say that originally?
He may have. I can see that in old Victorian England. You got knocked the fuck out! Yeah.
And that was in the Muppet version.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I think that was Gonzo.
Or Oscar. Isn't he the trash dweller?
He's not a Muppet.
Oh, what is that, Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
They're all Muppets.
Well, but he is not part of the Muppet Brigade or whatever the hell they're called. Right?
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
All right, let's say goodbye to everyone. Say goodbye.
You guys been trying to end this for 30 minutes
That's
now.
okay. I'm going to hit the pause. We can still talk.
Oh, I'm going to bed.
I'm just saying. Last time, we're like bad pennies. So we're all going to say good night Say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.